Right now, here's a good one. This is some great engineering. This is a lawnmower, Ford lawnmower, a CM274. The deck is a piece of crap on it anyhow. And that deck is only on it with about 5 years. It's one of these yokes that got a bin up here, okay? So the bin drops down, sits here over the engine. And here's the good part. This is interesting. To get out your engine, to do anything, you gotta get this guy open, which means the bin has to be up. So if you park this thing and you have a starting problem and the bin is down, you can't open the bonnet. So how do you get in there? This is where it's very good. This is some brilliant engineering. All your bolts are on the inside. You've got to get this thing off or get it open. You've got to have it up like this. All these bolts, even the grid at the back here, is bolted from the inside out. So you actually have no way. Now I agree for this thing. I just had to get a 40 power, hook it into its hydraulics and jack it up. The thing just wouldn't start. We had to start the problem with it. And it was parked in another shed with the bin down because I didn't have the height that I have in here to leave it tipped up in there where I normally store it. And boy did I some headache. So that's the great Ford engineering. Now the only thing of any use that's in this machine, these came in from the States, I believe, in the early 1980s. Don't know if there's many of them left in the country, I doubt it very much. Engine is good, it's a Subaru engine. That fucking thing is bomb-proof. You don't have any other one, but everything else that's organised around it, talk about. But yeah, that is the great Ford design. As I said, it came in from America. And these are the guys that they tell you they went to the fucking moon. Yeah, it did my grandmother. Everything else is an absolute disaster on them. No wonder I picked it up for nothing. So just in case you ever come across one of these, be aware of that problem. If you park it in your shed and you don't have room to let this thing tipped up over the winter season or whatever, and you come back and you're trying to start that thing, if it doesn't start, yeah, at Houston you've got a big fucking problem. Yeah, no, okay, like I said, the Subaru engine is absolutely ideal. It's got plenty of grunt. It doesn't give any problems. I've had this for quite a few years, and I'd never had the problem before, mainly because it always started. Now, sometimes if the battery is down here, which is easy enough to get at, if the battery is low, just hook your charger onto it, and you're fine. This time, yeah, the starter had eventually cracked itself. So I just got that off and let's get on with it, and we got it going. And the other problem is the decks. The decks don't last no length of time. Now I've got another deck, and it's actually off a Subaru that fits on the front the same way. I'm going to do some modifications. I'm not buying another one of those fucking things. They don't last. They're very light. There's just, now weight-wise they're heavy, but it's just fucking tin. So that's just a word of advice for anybody if you come across one of these things. That is one thing to be very careful. Be very careful with everything. I say engine fine, doesn't no issues. The hydraulics they're a nightmare. They do give a lot of problems. I come along and I spent 2 winters ago, and we did all the piping and everything, and then you still have problems. It gets notions sometimes, and when you drop the deck, it actually comes up. No, I got to the bottom of that all right. Again, I just took a unit off another machine. There's quite a few different things fitted on this slide just to keep it going. I just use it for rough ground and that sort of stuff around the place. At the minute I have the blower taken off, and the blower design is, I wouldn't even go there. I don't know how they designed it, but if your grass is light, if it's a light lawn and it's very dry, you know, she'd probably half fill that thing. Again, disaster, I think. That's just, if you come across that is a major problem with those. I haven't seen anybody else talk about them. I haven't seen these things much I haven't seen them on YouTube by anybody or anything. But they were a fuck up of a job, basically.